Madalas nga po na iniisip ng iba na makulit lang or pasaway ang mga bata na hindi mapakali at hirap mag-focus. Pero posible palang senyales ito ng Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder or ADHD. Yan po ang pag-uusapan natin ngayong umaga kasama ang ating resident morning doctor na si Doc Richard. Good morning, Doc!
Good morning, Mami.
I love the coat today.
Yeah, thank you. And I love your outfit. Sobrang
thank
ganda
you. Hiniram ko lang to.
Pero alam mo, Mami,
bahay.
tama ka dun sa sinabi mo, no? Marami talagang misconceptions pagdating tungkol sa ADHD. At dahil tuwing October ay ADHD Awareness Month, panahon ito para mas maunawaan natin ang kondisyong ito. Kaya naman mga kapatid, para ikwento ang kanyang karanasan bilang may ADHD, makakasama natin ang ADHD advocate na si John Nepomuceno. Good morning, John.
Morning, John.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
At para naman po ipaliwanag kung ano nga ba ang ADHD, kasama rin natin ngayong umaga ang developmental and behavioral pediatrician na si Dr. Theresa Arranz Lim. Good morning, Doc.
Good morning.
Morning, Doc. Thank you
Morning.
for being here. I'm so excited to be talking about this because feeling ko talaga parang I grew up in an industry where naging joke ito sa amin between us na, "Uy, ADHD ka talaga," 'di ba? Parang without really truly understanding the depth of what we are saying. So today is a good day for us to create awareness for everybody about
Yan,
this.
totoo yan, Mommy Dims. Kaya naman, umpisahan na natin. Ito yung unang tanong natin para kay John. John, kailan at paano mo nalaman na meron kang ADHD?
Actually, today I'm with one of the doctors that diagnosed me when I was about mga 4 to 5 years old.
4 to 5
Wow.
Tapos,
My God, Doc, you look so young. Imagine, ha? 4 to 5
Nagagawa
years.
ng siyensya.
Yeah. No, how young are you now, John?
29 years
29.
old.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that would have been 25 years ago.
25 years
Yeah.
old. Tagal na rin.
So you were diagnosed 4 to 5 years old. Why? What was the trigger that your parents wanted to see?
Ang napapansin kasi ng mga doktor na nakapaligid sa nanay ko was I was always running around.
Okay.
So if in this setting like this, I'd be like just turning non-stop. Seats are useless to me. Tapos, nung sinabihan na ng mga doctor friends ng mom ko na, pa-diagnose mo na yan, pa-check mo na yan, he might have ADHD. Tapos, yun nga po, when I was diagnosed by Dr. Lim, nalaman nga nila na, I have ADHD basically.
Right. Okay. Doc, ito, siguro lagyan natin ng kumbaga definition talaga. Ano nga ba yung ADHD?
Okay, ang ADHD stands for Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Yung ADHD, meron niyang 3 main core symptoms, no? Yung sinabi nga ni John na hyperactive impulsive, yun yung pinaka-common na manifestation na madalas na inireklamo ng mga magulang at saka mga teacher. Tapos yung isang component, yung inattentive, yun naman yung forgetful, spaced out, madaling makawala ng gamit and all of that. So yun yung talagang core symptoms of ADHD. Usually, nakikita yan between 3 to 4 years old, pero we don't diagnose very early kasi pwedeng appropriate behavior lang yun yung malikot. Ang 2-year-old, malikot talaga yan. Dapat, no? Pero pag yung likot ng 2-year-old, nakita mo sa 4-year-old or 5-year-old like kay John, magduda ka na baka nga may ADHD yung tao.
Ako, siguro, Doc, sundan ko lang,
Yes,
no?
yes.
Kasi si Alonzo, for the longest time, I've always thought may ADHD. Never ko pang pinadiagnose yan. Pero lahat ng sinabi mo kanina, may check sa kanya.
Malikot din ba siya?
Oh, tsaka forgetful yung parang may sinabi ako. Although, naaalala din naman niya, pero at the very moment, when you ask him, parang siyang natataranta na, wait, kasi feeling ko, habang nagkikwento, Doc, and I don't know if this is correct, no? While he tells stories, in one full story, there are 5 different stories.
Ayun. Oh.
Ganyan yung parang, alam mo, pumunta ako ng mall kanina, tapos nagluto yung nanay ko sa bahay ng ganito. Pero pagpunta ko ng mall, yung ganon. So sabi ko, baka yung bata may ADHD. But we haven't tried. He's 10. Pero sige, Doc, ikaw muna.
Eto, para kay Doc Marie naman, nabanggit kasi ni John, Doc, na yung mga sintomas niya, unang-una is yung parang hyperactive, malikot. Bukod dito, Doc, meron pa bang ibang sintomas o mga manifestations ng ADHD?
Well, yung hyperactivity kasi, over the top yung likot. At saka hindi napapagod. No? Yung ganon. So usually ganon sila. Tapos, as they get older, mga teenage years, yung hyperactivity nagiging hyperactive na lang ang utak. Or else yung kanilang pagsasalita. Pero yung mismong galaw, yung physical na galaw, hindi na masyado. Yung impulsivity naman, yun yung sabat ng sabat, tapos hindi makaantay, madaling magalit, na nabubugnot ka agad, or else yung inattentive type naman, yun naman yung daling maubos yung pasensya pag may ginagawa, or else hindi makafocus, or ironically, nag-hyper-focus. So pag meron silang gusto, super gusto nila, hindi nila natantanan yung tao na kausap nila about it. So that could be the signs of the inattentive type of ADHD.
Wow, I didn't know for it to be in that depth, Doc, ha? Kasi parang pati yung interpersonal relationships mo could also be manifested through sa iyong ADHD. No? Ang galing, ha? Okay, eto, John, ano yung pinakamalaking hamon na nadudulot ng ADHD sa buhay mo, pag-aaral, trabaho, or relationships? Kasi I'm sure there are challenges.
Yes, there are many challenges basically. But ang unang basic hakbang ko was when I was in grade school. Doon talaga nag-manifest eh. So like from grade 3 to like grade 5, doon na talagang I couldn't understand what the teacher was telling me when it comes to the academics, the workload and stuff like that. Pero naagapan naman, thank God. I graduated one high school and college, of course. Tapos when it comes to work kasi, I really see it manifest with me like starting tasks and actually finishing tasks on time. Pero since I work in the creative industry, it's not that super stringent, super sikip when it comes to like different deadlines and stuff. But I'm very thankful with my coworkers. They really helped me to like shift my focus on what needs to be done talaga. And of course, on my end, dun talaga ako talaga to really self-aware, really check myself when it comes to things. So it's like, oh, we have to have this done today. Make sure you do it, basically.
I guess it's the beauty of being diagnosed because you are aware and you make other people aware of your condition, at least aware sila. Hindi sila parang, ano ba naman to? Or difficult ba to? Or hindi niya ba matapos yung task? But more importantly, if you are made aware through the diagnosis, nakakapag-adjust yung mga tao.
Yes,
Tama yan. Ito naman, Doc, kasi alam naman natin na meron talagang mga individuals na kahit adult na, nadadiagnose pa rin ng ADHD. Paano kaya ito nangyayari, Doc?
Well, depends kasi. Yung mga young adults, usually, yung mga magulang nagtatanong bakit ganon. Or else, kunyari, nahihirapan sila sa college, nahihirapan sila sa work, no? Tapos they start to ask for a mental health professional to help them, no? Usually a psychiatrist or a psychologist. Silang nagda-diagnose pag older individuals. Kasi pag younger, kaming mga developmental pediatricians ang nag-ano.
Oh, kasi si Mama Chicky just recently graduated, and not graduated, passed,
the
no?
exam.
So, eto, Doc, ang gusto naman naming malaman, syempre maraming mga magulang nanonood ngayon, ano ba yung mga sanhi or risk factors ng ADHD? Bakit ba nagkakagaroon ng ganito? Kasi I know some parents would blame themselves, parang ano ba, was it something I ate when I was pregnant? Is it anything like that?
Well, ang first na is, the most common one is hereditary. Mga 30% namamana yan, and usually sa mga lalaki.
So, hindi sa nanay, Doc?
Hindi. Well, meron ding mga babae.
Asawa ko mamaya.
May mga babae din na may ADHD, but usually it's hereditary about 30% of the time. And then yung mga instances of injury to the brain, like kunyari habang buntis yung mother, tapos nagsisigarilyo, nag-alcohol, may mataas ang stress nila, ganon. Or else during the birth process mismo, nagkakaroon ng yung tinatawag nilang hypoxic ischemic encephalopathy, or mga ganon. Or yung mga exposure to toxins, pwede rin yan mag-cause ng ADHD-like symptoms.
Doc, I'm so happy we're talking about it because I'm so curious talaga. Kasi feeling ko, undiagnosed din ako mismo. Feeling ko. Kasi hyper-focused ako, tapos hindi rin ako makali, hindi mo ako pwede. Di ba, Doc? Nakikita mo naman ako, di ba? Okay, wait. I want to know, John, kasi marami pa yung mga misconceptions tungkol sa ADHD. Ano yung mga gusto mong maunawaan ng ibang tao tungkol sa kondisyon na ito na madalas hindi nila nakikita or hindi nila naiintindihan kasi you're an advocate.
Well, usually kasi, the typical stuff that people say about is like, yung tamad sila, hindi sila, palagi silang malikot, matigas ulo, mga ganon. Honestly, we're very, what's that word? We're very good at what we do, especially if we hyper-focus on things. As in, the creative industry, all different industries, so many doctors, I mean, to mention a few, even artists in like Maroon 5 and stuff like that. They're huge stars na don't underestimate their capacity kasi they can do, we can do so much and really have a lasting impact in society and the world.
To that point, actually, if I may add, it's the way you manage it eh. Kasi pag negative palagi ang sinasabi tungkol sa tao na may ADHD, nagiging self-defeating yung tao. Pero if you redirect it to positive energy, like in John's case, like for example, Michael Phelps, the swimmer, no, had ADHD also. No? If you redirect it in the right place, with the right talents and with positive growth mindset, nagkakaroon sila ng very good outcome. So that's what we want to put out there. And it's really something that is a positive thing if you are able to nurture them properly.
Would you also say, Doc, that it's best to get diagnosed as early as when you are young? Kasi kayo po, DevPed kayo, di ba? If the mindset of the parents would be in a proper way or kung ano yung paano makapag-develop ng isang bata, would you say it's best to have them diagnosed early? Kasi may denial yan, parang hindi, okay siya.
Definitely. Kasi there's a saying in the medical field, nurture trumps nature. So meron kang tendency to have all of these symptoms, but if you nurture them properly, you can redirect them to the right path. And maganda yon kasi yung attitude ng parent, yung attitude ng family, ng community, ng school, will really change if there's a positive way of dealing with ADHD.
Ayan. So sa mga kapatid nating nanonood ngayon, pag sinabi pong may ADHD or na-diagnose ang inyong mga anak, huwag po kayong mag-alala kasi in truth, I know a lot of creatives actually do so well in the industry. Last na, John, ikaw bago tayo mag-promote ng event, because you're in the creative industry, would you say most of the people from the creative industry are with ADHD? Kasi feeling ko, personally, marami. Feeling ko. And that's how we actually create so much. Do you think it's a gift in that way?
Well, I'd like to think of people with ADHD. That's something I used to think of ever since I was a kid. Big fan of superheroes and stuff.
Yeah.
I used to always think that I'd have like a set of superpowers.
Yeah, true.
So basically, I think there are a lot of people in the creative industry that might have ADHD, definitely, a big chunk of that. But, I mean, at the end of the day, we're everywhere.
Yeah, because ADHD has a tendency to think outside the box.
Yes! So,
Very.
sabihin ko
Diba?
pa nga lang na kaya nakakapag-create tayo ng kakaiba is because I would assume somebody with ADHD would think differently.
Yeah,
You know?
definitely.
John, let's promote our event kasi parang gusto ko lang nga rin magpa-diagnose. Parang hindi pa siguro too late, no, Doc? Kasi 40 na ako.
Pwede
Pwede
pa.
pa.
Pwede pa.
Oo,
This
kasi
is
malay mo,
never too late.
ma-unlock ko yung mga superpowers.
Yes,
diba?
pwede.
John, please invite everybody.
So we're having the national conference in Pasig. So that's going to be October 18 to 19. The national conference for ADHD in lungsod na Pasig.
Pamantasan ng lungsod,
ng
Pasig.
Pasig. Sorry, nabubulol ako with that.
Okay lang yan. Oo.
But yeah, come everyone. Also follow our socials. So Facebook, ADHD Society of the Philippines. And if you guys need any support groups, need any help, people to talk to, experts in the field like Doc Marie, you can definitely catch us on that website.
We have parent support groups, we have adult support groups, and we have teacher training. So these are
So
part of
hindi
them.
mo na, wala nang excuse para mo masabing hindi mo ito kayang i-manage because you can.
Yes.
Thank you so much. John Nepomuceno and Dr. Maria Theresa, is it Theresa? Theresa Arranz Lim at syempre our very own Doc Richard Gadiaza. Mga kapatid, Dimples Romana po, maging maalam at may pakialam sa mga napapanahong issue at headlines. Mag-follow na po at subscribe na sa social media pages ng News 5.